recently had a diagnosis. It's not good. I'm vanilla. So this was via a friend of mine who's very active on dating apps, and he gives me a window into a world that I never thought I'd get to see, and access to photographs that I can never unsee. Put it where? So he says, if I was going to put you on one of these apps, Tony, you'd be vanilla. And I was, well, how? Tell me how. And he went, all your relationships have been heterosexual, right? I was like, yeah, but vanilla. Okay. He said, of those like lady holes that I want nothing to do with, how many of those would you consider to be a goal? Was one, and only on a Saturday. Vanilla. He said, remind me, Tony, how long you've been with your husband for? I was like, 28 years. He's like, triple fucking scoop, vanilla. Well, I felt a bit slighted. I thought I want a second opinion. And I figured out how to get one. I thought, when I have my next cervical screening appointment, whole new meaning to crack comedy. I'm going to treat it like a date. So I thought, how do I get back in the dating scene with these things? And I thought, I know, I got my letter. You want to find out about the other person. You want to know what they're into. So I thought, okay, I'm going to type in, what are nurses into down there? And it might surprise you, because I was thinking I was going to have to whip the whole thing off. Nice clean work surface, yeah? But no, what nurses like down there is they like people to have had a wash. This came up in a survey of healthcare professionals. So statistically speaking, somebody in here ain't having a wash. Gonna sniff you out. So I've had my wash. I thought I can do that. I'll have a wash. What else can I do to be a good date? I thought I'm going to put on a bit of makeup, make the effort, spit on my mascara. Bit of volume. Taking myself down to the doctors, check myself in using a fake name, because I don't want my husband to know about this, keeping it spicy. And I thought, I want to get my reps in as well, because I know like a lot of the guys here be like, I've got to get your reps in, got to get your reps in. And so I'm sat there, getting my reps in, my pelvic floor reps. Every woman in this room did a little involuntary. That's what makes a woman, she's doing it now. Secretly doing her reps. So I've done my makeup, had a wash, done my reps, checked in. She says, come in. And I thought, what else should you do on a date? If you want to be good on a date, you want to be a good listener. So I'm listening to her. And she said a word that I invite you to listen out for next time you go see a nurse. And it was pop. She said, pop yourself behind the screen. And I want you to pop your bottom half off entirely. And I want you to pop yourself up on the bed. And then she popped her head around the screen, and I thought, oh, hello, you want to watch me undress? And she went, no, could you leave your socks on, please? And I was like, oh, it's a little bit chilly in here. She went, no, I don't fucking do feet. Okay. So I've got on the bed, and I can tell that she likes what I've done, because she said, could you just pop your bottom towards me a little bit? It's all with pleasure. Now pop your feet together, let your knees fall apart, and then I'm going to pop a speculum inside of you. Okay, fine. And it's at this point that I realise that she really likes me, because she starts flirting, but under the premise of lifestyle questions for the over 40s. I need to ask you some lifestyle questions. I'm like, yeah, okay. She said, have you had any children? And I went, yeah, I've got 2 kids. She went, all right, and were they delivered vaginally? And I went, yeah. She went, well, sometimes we can't tell. And I was like, oh, reps work. See, they're for life. Then she says to me, do you do any high impact exercise? I'm like, yeah, I like to run, I like drinks, like the seaside, and but make the most of it. And I'm looking, because she's like, eye contact, conversation. I'm looking at this woman's head between my legs going, this pretty sweet, isn't it? And then she looks up at me, locks eyes, and goes, so yes, just one more thing. How about sex? I was like, not so vanilla now. I've been Tony Ken, you've been lovely, thank you very much.